Hello, hello. We're gonna try some more Vintage Kube. It's the very last day that it's open, so we have approximately 8 hours. No, we have 21 hours. Hey, that's not so bad. To get 24 trophies and displace Woo Kid. Do you think we can do it? I don't think so. Let's join the draft queue. We're 7 out of 8 players. Will we get Bloatus? Pack one, pick one again. Probably not. What will we get? Library of Alexandria is quite nice. Um, Kind of a difficult card to play, I think. Whenever I watch people play it, it seems like they're having to really be deliberate with their plays, keeping library online, avoiding library falling. But there's not really a whole lot else that jumps out at me as very strong. Like Ulamog is a great finisher, but there's lots of effects kind of like this. I've never seen people play this card. I don't think it must be that good. High Tide is an extremely powerful Storm card. I'm actually tempted to just take that and try to see if we can do Storm, which is like kind of maybe a rite of passage in Vintage. Maybe let's do that, because High Tide is generally quite strong. It's extremely strong in Storm. If we can wheel Turnabout, then oh baby. But it's also good in like a lot of non-Storm decks too. So I'm gonna take High Tide. From here, we can take Brain Freeze and continue our Storm plan. Drafting Storm as my second deck ever in Vintage Cube seems a little scary, but if it's open, then it's a very, 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 very powerful deck, such that even we can maybe make it work. So I'm gonna take Brain Freeze. It's so strong. Nothing else seems amazing here. Yeah. So here we can take Mystical Tutor, which is fantastic. Signet's quite good too. Muldrifter, not so much what we want, but a strong card. Karn, I guess, is like decent selection and stuff, but we don't really have... yeah, Karn I don't think is very good in the Storm deck, which is looking to be the deck that we're drafting, for better or worse. So we can take Thousand Year Storm as like our kind of other option. Along those lines, we could actually try to take Chain Lightning and wheel Thousand Year Storm. So if we take Thousand Year Storm, we need some burn to actually kill with it. So I think this is more likely to wheel than Chain Lightning, because the aggro deck wants Chain Lightning, the controlling deck wants Chain Lightning, and the deck that wants Thousand Year Storm wants Chain Lightning, whereas only the deck that wants Thousand Year Storm wants Thousand Year Storm, to be a little tautological here. So let's take Chain Lightning. Try to go red, blue, storm. Spell Speaker is really good in that archetype. Nothing else seems that good. Blue does not seem open, which is a little scary. We're missing 4 cards and there's only 1 blue card. But Spell Speaker is a good pickup, so I'm okay with it. We could pick up Kozilek and end up trying to be like big Mana Storm. Time Warp is a little slow. Don't really need... Chartic Course isn't the best in our deck, but it is some draw. Monastery Swiftspear gives us kind of a plan B. I kind of like this. To pick up this, and then we can pick up... Like, all of our burn becomes better. If we don't get Thousand Year Storm, it kind of gives us an out. Mana Flare. I think that's what we want. Nothing else seems amazing. But Mana Flare could help us out a ton. Nothing much here. Dang. That's so disappointing to see. This pack has been stripped of things that could be good for us. I guess Needle Spires. I don't feel great about it. But there might be some white cards we want. These duels are like really unfortunate. If there were one that has both land types, then at least you can pick it up and try to like make a fetch into a tri-land or whatever, which can be useful. Even if you're like not playing one of the colors, it allows the fetch lands to like bridge into colors. But this does not have any land types, so unlikely that we're gonna be white in Storm. Unclear if we even are Storm. I mean, we have a lot of nice storm components, but we're missing a lot too, right? Like, we have like 1/5 of a storm deck right now. I would love to see Thousand Year Storm come around, but I'm not even sure how likely that is. I think it's a card that a lot of people just like playing with, so they'll pick it up and try to force it, even if there hasn't been that many signals for it. Here we can take Fire Blast. No, we have to take Turnabout. Yeah, Turnabout is much better. Turnabout High Tide is godly. Just makes our Storm stuff go. So we're actually getting a pretty good mana engine here. Mana Flare, Turnabout, High Tide, Turnabout, Spell Seeker for High Tide, Mystical Tutor for High Tide, for Turnabout. That part seems good, and we do have Brain Freeze. So it's like it's kind of coming together. What I want now more than anything is card draw and fixing. This was the pack before the Thousand Year Storm pack, I'm pretty sure. Could pick up Wear Tear just for utility. There's some matchups where this becomes super useful. They have a lot of artifacts we can bring it in. Love to see Thousand Year Storm here. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. They're in the red. They got to pick soon. Come on, Thousand Year Storm. Give me that TYS. I just think it's a cool card too. Like, I'd love to play with it. Like High Tide, Thousand Year Storm. Just have absurd amounts of mana. And then all you really need is like the one burn spell, but it makes all of our other burn spells better too. I think it's gone. I think this was the pack. Shit. So white is kind of open. And we do have this one dual land. Hey, no, it wasn't. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I'm actually so excited for this deck now. I guess we can take a Heartbeat of Spring. In case we end up being some crazy 5-color Storm infinite mana deck. I believe I know that my draft has started. I'm aware. This could be useful if we get Memory Jar, but it's a little slow. Yeah, we need card draw, we need fixing, but we're getting there. Mystical Tutor puts it on top, right? Yeah. Okay. Here we can take... Gruul's Signet is good. Probe, I think, might be the play, though. Abrade is nice. But hopefully not necessary. I think Probe is where we want to be. What? Why? What? How are we getting this card? Okay. I mean, we're definitely going to take this. Boros' Signet is good. Fire Ice is actually super sweet. I'd love to see that come around. Venser is nice. Not Goblin Weldering this time. It turned out really nicely for us last time, but ho ho ho! Oh, this game just loves me. This game just loves me. Dude, I swear, Wizards is rigging it so I play more Vintage Cube. Alright. This is probably close to the ideal card that we could have seen. Seething Song is nice too. Burst Lightning is nice. That's about it. But Time Twister. Oh, baby. Oh, it's coming together. It's actually coming together. The Time Walk into Time Twister? Are you kidding me? What is that? Is this what they call a curve? Can you imagine Time Walk Thousand Year Storm? Can you imagine taking that many turns? I've never seen this happen before. In all of my years and hundreds of hours watching Vintage Cube videos, I have never seen Thousand Year Storm generate a ton of turns off of Time Walk. Beautiful. Here, there's not a whole lot for us. Dig Through Time might be nice. Bonfire doesn't seem that necessary. Thing in the Ice. Bonfire is especially bad because on the turn that we're going off, we want to draw 1,000,000 cards. So it doesn't really matter. Like, the Miracle thing is irrelevant. Thing in the Ice seems too slow. We just want to kill them with Brain Freeze. Dig Through Time. Let's do it. I guess we take Lightning Strike to just have more Thousand Year Storm stuff going on. This is actually kind of a cool Dreadhorde Anarchist deck because we have a lot of nice stuff at low CMC. I don't think it's necessary though. It's too slow, and it's like it's not going to be make or break on the turn we're going off. I think Lightning Strike is best. Just gives us more inevitability with Thousand Year Storm. Here we can take Desperate Ritual. I don't see anything else being as good. There's my girl. There's Big T. Big T? Big P? Big P sounds kind of gross. Lotus Bloom is intriguing. Just try to hold them off until Lotus Bloom comes down and then we go nuts. Could be. Could do it. I don't know. I don't see really anything else here being good, so we might as well grab it. Where are our red-blue duels, though? That's what we really want to see, is red-blue duels. Kind of want to take Phantasmal Image. It's just like, it can save you so hard sometimes. Could be worth. I don't know. Goblin Guide? Like, we can still kind of do an aggro thing. Not really. What else is any good, though? Relic, just for the sideboard? Okay. Pyroclasm is pretty cool with Thousand Year Storm. Just repeatedly nuke their whole board. It doesn't ever win us the game, though. Just makes us not lose. We can have it for the sideboard. We actually already have a lot of playables at this rate, so I think it's okay to just focus on taking sideboard cards. This is a main decker, though. This is big, big plays. Thing in the Ice, again, maybe in some matchups we want to go a little slower and more like fighty, and not just combo off, but actually try to like, I don't know, just like do stuff until Thousand Year Storm. So there's kind of two routes. We can just try to go big mana. Probably not playing this. This and Lotus Bloom is kind of neat, but it's so slow. Yeah, we have like High Tide, these rituals, Mana Flare, Turnabout to try to get our Thousand Year Storm down as quickly as possible. If that's not happening for whatever reason, then we can still kind of like fight. I don't. We'll leave it in for now. It kind of seems silly as this sort of plan B. I think it's more like if they can kill us before we can storm off, then they can. Like, I don't know if our Monastery Swiftspear or our Pyroclasm or our Thing in the Ice is going to make or break that. But we can try. Against like the super aggro deck, we can try stuff like that. We do have some good sideboard cards though. Like this is a godly sideboard card. If we see that they're on Reanimator, just try to get this in there as mulligan hard for this. I don't know. Is this coming along? We have one more pack. 15 more cards. I think it seems okay. It actually seems okay. Okay. Ooh. Coalition Relic is really, really nice in terms of just mana accelerant, fixing. Baral is quite fantastic with almost everything in our deck. Factor Fiction is one of the better draw spells, just for kind of getting stuff set up and going. I think I like Baral. And it's a body for this maybe ill-advised stay alive plan. Here we could take Flame Slash as another sideboard card. Blightsteel, Ulamog. I mean, it is conceivable that we should have like one super fatty because we have a ton of mana. So it's not at all inconceivable that we cast our super fatties. In which case, what would I rather have? Blightsteel or Ulamog? I think I think Blightsteel is better just because it's a one and done. You just swing once and they die. Channel. Yeesh. I don't think we want to channel. It's double off color, but we could have channel like Blightsteel. Vortex doesn't seem good. I think Chromox is probably the play here, just to kind of keep accelerating into going off. I wish we had more card draw. I think I should start prioritizing that really highly. So in that sense, is Miscalc better? Miscalc or Chromox? I don't think either of these will come around. These are both pretty desirable cards. At this point, we already have High Tide, Tutor for High Tide. Time Walk is basically Explore, Mana Flare, 2 Rituals, Turnabout. I think I want more card draw. And this is Disruption too. Char. Oh, Mind's Desire. We gotta take Mind's Desire. Mind's Desire just is a win con and is super fun and it's everything this deck wants to be doing. Counterspell would be kind of nice. Char and Thousand Year Storm is like you have to do a little bit of math and make sure. Oh, there we go. This is the card. Tendrils was in that pack too. Definitely a thing to consider. We could do like the Mindslaver Academy runes lock. We kind of have the mana for it. But it's like if we're already at this level of mana, we should just be going off. So instead we could take Manamorphose or Narset. Narset is definitely no fun allowed. Shuts down opposing storm decks. Is just a huge problem. It helps dig us into storm cards. Manamorphose is... I think I'd rather have Manamorphose, honestly. Plus this card just makes me feel dirty, because I don't think it should exist in Vintage Cube. Past in Flames. Oh, the Time Spiral. I think Time Spiral is better. I think we need more card draw. Past in Flames is like... should be overkill. I don't think we need to start doing that. We're going to see one more card from this pack. There's no way it's going to be Past in Flames, but I think we got to take Time Spiral. Time Spiral is like one of the best cards in this deck. Not going to be doing this. Doubt I'm going to be doing this, but it's more likely. Man, we didn't get like any fixing. That sucks. Guess we could take Maze of Ith to try to like slow them down against the creature decks. Flame Slash for the sideboard. I guess it was also worth considering taking Glorybringer and just having like a plan of like Glorybringer as quickly as possible through like rituals and stuff. Geez, I don't know here. Incinerate, I guess. Just have this kind of like plan B burn. Yeah, same with this. Same with this even? Or should I take... No, there's no way we can play Tendrils. We can play Tendrils off of Lotus Bloom. That doesn't seem worth it. We already have so many win cons. I actually think this deck might turn out okay for being my first ever Storm deck and my second ever Vintage Cube deck, period. When it's the deck building phase, I'm not... I'll admit it. Oh, this could be useful. That's actually a good sideboard card. And it has Cycling. The fact that it has Cycling makes me almost want to main. Are you kidding me? Last pick Past in Flames? Oh, I'm feeling good about this deck. I am feeling very good about this deck. Very, very excited to try playing it. Okay, here's what we're going to do, though. I'm not above this at all. At all, I am not above this. Oh, snap. This just came out. Triple Black Lotus. Gilded Lotus, Lotus Bloom, and regular Lotus? I don't know. I gotta watch that. I think this...
Alright, guys. But...
Yeah. Here we're building Blue-Red Storm. No, we're not. We're building Blue-Red Opposition. Where's Blue-Red Storm? This one? All I want to see is kind of how many lands he puts in. So this one is pretty close to ours. Ah, Mindslaver. Maybe I should have taken Mindslaver. Ugin would be nice. Wheel of Fortune would be nice. Got a lot of things that I don't have. But we got some things that he doesn't have, so could be good. So what's the final configuration of the deck? Oh, he went mono blue. Interesting. Very, very interesting. 17 lands. 17 lands, I think, makes sense for our deck too. So this isn't really a land so much. So I guess I'd leave it in. Cut 3 cards. 3 cards to cut. Let's see. I think Swift Spear. So let's organize like our sideboard a little bit. I don't know how. Hey, what? Let me move things around. Can I just move things around? Pile view? What? Card view. Oh no, that's definitely not what I want. Anyways, okay, so the sideboard plans, I guess we do want to sort by color then. We can bring in a bunch of anti-creature burn and creatures to fight. If they have big things, we'll bring in Phantasmal Image, Relic against graveyard decks, Wear against artifact decks. Okay. So what other things make more sense in the sideboard than they do in the main deck? Maybe Dig Through Time's not all that great, especially since we have Past in Flames, so we kind of want to keep the graveyard stocked. Could see that. Now I can put them into different piles. Wait, just Dig Through Time. Oh. Yeah, I'm not good at this application yet. So this is Burn Package. If they have a lot of creatures. This is Creature Package. If we want to like fight. This is Big Thing. This is, I guess, like really slow grindy stuff. This is Artifact. This is also for creatures. This is actually a pretty solid sideboard package, I think. Definitely much better than in the first deck. What else can we cut? Spellseeker can grab 2 or less. That seems really good because we can grab Brain Freeze with it. Is Blightsteel, maybe Blightsteel is not necessary. It seems like we might have turns though where we just have like a ton of mana and then nothing. And hitting Blightsteel off like Mind's Desire or something seems sweet. Like Baral. Baral seems really nice. Probe seems nice. Chain Lightning, our best burn spell. Maybe Lightning Strike is unnecessary. Move it into our burn package. Because it's like Thousand Year Storm has so many ways to win us the game. Right? Like Thousand Year Storm will draw us into Blightsteel, will draw us into Brain Freeze. We still have like crazy shit in this deck, like Time Walk too. Like imagine having our big go off turn and playing Blightsteel, and they're like, okay, I just gotta untap and path to exile. Like I actually can get out of this. And then we're like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't done yet. We're actually gonna be swinging with Blightsteel. All right, this deck, I wish we had fixing. Oh my gosh, we just got 0 fixing. But it could be okay. 11-5. That seems fine. I don't know, maybe... Like, we have a few double blue, but it's all really high CMC. Whereas we probably want to be casting more red spells early. So maybe even 9. No, let's go 10-7. I think we can do. Yeah, 10-7. Wait, what? What? Why is there a forest here? Oh, from Metamorphose. What the hell? Did it add? Oh, wear tears in the sideboard. Okay. This deck actually seems kind of sweet. Let's give it a try. I feel like, I don't know, when I started realizing that we could draft Storm, I was like, oh my god, there's no way my IQ is high enough to draft Storm. But looking at this deck, it's like, you know what? I think I can figure out how to win with this deck. I think we can make it happen. Can always just play gigantic dumb robot, magical, every card has Storm, or just let the deck decide what cards we play. Lots of ways to win. My friend just linked me Miku's Corona song. Okay. Hey, we found a match. Join match. All right. We're against King Leovold. I would love to play first, but not with this hand. Unfortunately, because we do have a lot of cool stuff going on here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Not like this. Come on. Just give me something. Jesus. Well, we can Spellseeker for High Tide, Desperate Ritual, Brain Freeze. High Tide, Desperate Ritual, Mind's Desire. So we put back Brain Freeze. Oh, we have to put back 2 cards. Jesus Christ. Why is this game so hard? What start do I even want? I just want to see like Brawl or something. I guess we'll keep and put back Brain Freeze and Mind's Desire. And then depending on how things go, we'll Spellseeker for something or other. This is bad though. This is like not the start I wanted. It's like when I get starts like this, it's like, oh no, maybe I built the deck poorly. Like maybe maybe it's like all but inevitable we'll get hands like this and the deck doesn't actually do anything, but I don't think so. Oops, I gotta remember. It's very likely that games will go to time because I'm bad at using the app. And I'm talking and everything, so I gotta be real quick with these. Okay. Play Mountain. Time Walk is nice. So with that in mind, what do we want a Spellseeker for? Oh, they have a nice card too. Well, that's a very nice card you just played. It's a little suspect though. Like, I feel like they're gonna have to discard to turn. Yeah, they're gonna have to discard to hand size. Probably just a land, but you know, still kind of silly. Okay, so we're gonna Spellseeker, but for what? Yes. We can tutor for tutor and just try to go a little crazy later. Miscalc is pretty nice because it feels like we just kind of want to slowly establish ourselves until we start drawing real action. But if we get Miscalc, then they know about Miscalc and they'll just play around it. Could get like Git Probe and check out what's going on in their hand since they have a full mitt full. Draws us another card. Jeez, I don't know. Getting Git Probe seems so weird though. It's like I might as well get Metamorphose or something if we're gonna do that. We could Spellseeker for Mystical Tutor and then Mystical Tutor for like a big boy, like Mind's Desire or something. Jeez, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm gonna take Mystical Tutor. Yeah. Delay my decision. we'll figure it out later. They play something big and scary. Corrosive Portal. Okay. Well, we can bring in Where for that. Hey, we drew Miscalc. Well, that's nice. So I don't see a reason to do anything right now. At the end of their turn, we can Mystical Tutor. For something? I don't know what. Maybe just... Homage. Maybe we'll just Mystical Tutor for Time Spiral? Seems okay. And then we can just try to go off. Do I miscalc that? I don't think so. It doesn't really represent any threat to us. They got that island back. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do a couple of things here. They're tapped super low. I want to try going off next turn. Can I? This 5. If I draw an island, I can go off next turn. So I think it's worth trying for. So we'll cycle this. I think I'll just play double red. Island, good. And then we'll Mystical Tutor for Time Spiral. Right? I think that makes sense. Good. Go. Drew Time Spiral, as expected. So now we can... shit. Wait, I didn't think this through. We can Time Walk into Time Spiral, that's okay. Wait. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we just have 4, yeah. I forgot we definitely need to Time Spiral first, or Time Walk first. But they're not really doing anything to us, so if we wait another turn, it's like actually all Gucci. There's no way they're gonna kill us this turn, right? 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 If they do, then it's like, okay, well, you got us. But there's no sense playing around that. And if I get another draw step, lots of good things can happen. If we draw another land, I think then we get to do it all. If we don't, then we can kind of assess how scary stuff is on their side and figure out if we want to go for it anyways. Yeah, this all seems fine. If they kill us as this turn, then, you know, that's what happens. Pay, ooh, untapped. What is this? They have 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So that's some scary stuff at 7 mana. And trying to figure out how they want to tap. It gets a little tricky with signets. Or if they want to tap at all. So they need... Oh, that's fine. Because we're going to go off during our turn anyways. And there's nothing... Yeah, you can bounce Spellseeker if you'd like. But yeah, I think this is okay. We have something else. What is it? It really makes me happy that they're tapping out, though. Hangerback Walker. That is totally fine. Okay, Frantic Search. I mean, I love this card. I think we gotta go for something here. So we can... Let's start by... Frantic Search is kind of awkward because I want all of these cards, but maybe there's cards I want even more. Okay, let's Frantic Search. Island. Lotus Bloom. So we can... We'll have... Okay, we play the island. We have 6 mana. We can Desperate Ritual. Then we'll have 7 mana. We still can't Time Walk, Time Spiral. In that case... I almost just want to discard the island, because then all we're doing this turn is just playing Lotus Bloom and Time Walking, I think. And then next turn we're going to Desperate Ritual into Time Spiral. So I don't need the island. And I guess I don't really need Desperate Ritual either. That's just another 1 mana. And when we Time Spiral, we'll definitely draw some lands, I think. Actually, though, it would be nice to have... actually, we need, like, one of these things. Maybe Lotus Bloom is just too slow. Desperate Ritual gives us Storm Count. Yeah, I think we'll do it like this. Okay. And then now we're going to Time Walk. Because why not? Yeah. Maybe that's not good. Maybe I should have just given them another turn. But it really feels like I can go off now. Okay, now it's my extra turn. We can Desperate Ritual, because why not? And then we can Time Spiral. Yeah, okay. I got a little confused. Oh, I only get to... Oh, that was dumb. I should have... Oh, dang. That was dumb. That was so dumb. Okay. So we whiffed kind of hard. We already played an island. We'll do this by paying life. Oh, we looked... Oh my god, that was... Oh... 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 Okay. What can we do? We play Baral. This goes up to 2. I guess we play Mana Flare first. Then Baral. Then Desperate Ritual. There's no way we can pay this much. They already have like unlimited mana. I don't really care if we give them Mana Flare for a turn. We could Chain Lightning Teferi or something, because otherwise Teferi will bounce our Mana Flare. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so let's start by Mana Flaring. Yeah. And then we can Brawl. We can... So this... We have no mana right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite. Not quite. Actually, it's not even that, because this just... Yeah. Alright, and then we're going to Chain Lightning Teferi. Yeah, not the best turn. But, you know, we have Brawl on the field. We have Mana Flare. Next turn we can just cast Blightsteel if they don't do anything to stop us. So this could be okay. Gotta hurry up here a bit. Homage. So they have unlimited mana and 9 cards in hand. I feel like something scary is going to happen. But as long as it's something scary that is like not like immediate, it could be okay. Did I play that wrong? Let's see. Okay, so they tinker into Blightsteel. We're actually going to have the Blightsteel battle. That makes me pretty happy. I assume they tinker into Blightsteel. They tinker into Mindslaver. Oh, snap. Well, now. But they can't really do all that much with Mindslaver. You know? They don't have a way to loop it yet. Next turn they can Teferi. Tinker into Mindslaver. Okay. Could be worse. But what can they do? That's annoying. They exile? Yeah, they hit. Turnabout, High Tide, Time Spiral. Actually, Time Spiral exiles itself. Never mind. But High Tide, Turnabout. Actually, we don't really need any more mana. Okay, now it's our turn. Or rather, yeah, it's our turn. But they're taking it. Drew a land, fine. They waste a Desperate Ritual. Yeah. But they know Blightsteel is coming. There's nothing else they can do. Academy Runes thankfully says your library. Otherwise, and this would be hilarious, they could Academy Runes, they could use my Academy Runes to Mindslaver lock myself. Isn't that hilarious? That's the sort of thing in Vintage Cube, you know, this sort of thing just happens. So they swing with Baral, they pump with Hangerback. They pump with well, but you have to tap the pump with Hangerback. I don't know if they thought that through. Oh wait, you can block and then tap, yeah. So this kills Baral. Okay, I didn't think about that. That sucks. That definitely sucks. Yeah. Alright, so we lose Baral. We can still play Blightsteel next turn. Assuming they don't just kill us before that. Homage, sure. What can they do? The fairy can now bounce Mana Flare. Then I can't play Blightsteel. Dang. If they see that, sort of body and mind. Okay. Protection from green and blue. Dang, so they can get in with it. What does it do? What? Why is it not? 2/2 wolf and top 10 cards. Damn. Okay, well this is bad. We're not dead yet, but I don't think we can play Blightsteel next turn if they see that line. Can't block. So they milled 10. No Past in Flames. Oh, there is Past in Flames. Okay. Now we might just win. now we might just win. They hit Brain Freeze. But we can just get out Blightsteel. And then what? Time Walk is somewhere in the deck. So we're going to try going off with Past in Flames then. All right. They left us with... they left us knowing that we can play Blightsteel. So obviously they have an answer for Blightsteel. These are dead and gone, unfortunately. So I think we start with Past in Flames. Right? Okay. Thank you for milling us a bunch. Do they have counter magic? Maybe I should have played a little harder around counterspell, but it seems they do not. So we might as well Desperate Ritual. We have a lot of blue mana. I guess we have a lot of red mana now. Seething Song. Lotus Bloom, why not? Oh, it's only instants and sorceries, sure. We can Gitaxian Probe. Actually look at their hand this time. Because before I paid 2 life to look at my own hand. They have Ancestral Recall again. Good draws. So they could potentially Ancestral Recall into like a counter spell or something. But there's nothing to do about that. This is their hand. Manamorphose is fine. Might as well play it. And blue. I gotta go fast here though, like, this is game 1. Time Walk. Oh yeah. But we can actually have more fun than that. So we'll do this for my... Oh, there's only 4 cards left in our library! Jesus Christ! Oh no! So if we frantic search, we go down to 2. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. How did it come to this? So we know Mind's Desire is on top. How does Mind's Desire work exactly? Jeez, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, how did we get down to 4 cards? Oh, because of all the friggin' milling and stuff. So if we can draw specifically Thousand Year Storm. Mind's Desire. Knew about that. Discard 2 lands. Have I played a land this turn? No. So this is fine. Mind's Desire. That's too much mana, but whatever. Okay. Is this dumb? Am I about to just kill myself? Exile the top card of your library. So this is fine. Now we play 1000. We can't because it's still okay. Because it's still sorcery speed. Just gotta make sure not to draw a card somehow accidentally. Okay. Thousand Year Storm, cast. Chain Lightning, you. We found a way! We found a way! With 0 cards left in our library, we found a way. Oh god. Oh god. That was so scary. I guess we bring in Wear Tear to deal with various things. I don't see anything else we need to bring in. They didn't really have many creatures. What did we take out? I guess maybe one of the... We seemed like to be doing pretty good on mana, so maybe Desperate Ritual is unnecessary. Okay. Let's run it back. Let's try to play quickly and win this game so we don't have to play game 3 so insanely quickly. I think we can keep this. Because we have Time Walk, Past in Flames, we have Time Twister to kind of just reset once we get all of our lands. Their deck doesn't seem especially fast. Yeah, we'll just keep making land drops until it gets scary, and then we'll do like a Time Walk into Time Twister thing. Oh, but then we'll lose Past in Flames. Just play Mountains for some reason. Actually, we can make this work. Teferi is okay. All of our cards are sorceries anyways. Okay, so... Ooh, Thousand Year Storm. We can... Next turn, we can Seething Song out Thousand Year Storm. I think that's a good thing to do. Because we want a Time Twister soon anyways, so it's like we want to get all these good cards out of our hand. Oh, but they can bounce, but that... Island... Okay, so what can we do? Seething Song puts us up to 6 mana, then we just play Thousand Year Storm and Teferi bounces it. Doesn't seem great. Alternatively, we just do nothing. Next turn we'll have 7 mana. So we can Golos. Fine. That's like quite scary. But we can draw Wear Tear, I guess, would be nice. Spellseeker. We can... Here's what I want to do. Spellseeker costs 3. Then we Time Walk, draw High Tide off of Spellseeker. Then we Thousand Year Storm. We Seething Song, Thousand Year Storm, Chain Lightning, kill Teferi. At some point we've High Tided. We play Time Twister. We played Past and Flank. We have like a bunch of. I don't know. That feels like. I feel like I've described winning the game somehow in there. Yes. Yeah, we'll just get High Tide. I think that's pretty good. And then we're just gonna try to win next turn. Turn Island. I'm actually all about that. Play High Tide. Play. Guess I could. Play Seething Song. Actually, like this. Play Thousand Year Storm. Probably not tapping my mana well. Play Time Twister and get a bunch of Time Twister activations. But we have no mana. Wait, we have no mana. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I should have Gataxian probed. What about this hand? Do I like this hand? For my next turn? It doesn't matter. We have to go to the next hand anyways. What? What was the plan? There was more to it. There was. Oh. If I just had one more mana. Could a high top? No. Okay. Well, that was a weird turn. Presumably they'll just bounce this. But we actually just have High Tide again. So we can just do it all over again. Dude, I love playing Storm. I can understand totally why Caleb Gannon is always trying to make Storm happen. This is way too much fun. I'm probably going to run out of time, which sucks. So I'd like to say, oh, I'll just focus down and like stop talking. But like, I think I need to talk. I need to like talk things through. But this next turn is actually going to be bananas. So we should be A-okay. And hopefully just win very quickly. Metalworker, that's very scary, but hopefully too little too late. What else you got? Sword of Body and Mind, also scary, also hopefully too little too late. I'm very curious if there was, well, I guess I block. Oh, all right, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. Turnabout, oh yeah. So we play an island. Start with High Tide. Kind of sucks that we can't Thousand Year Storm into High Tide, but like, come on. We'll play Baral. We'll play Frantic Search, tapping just one island, which is pretty sweet. Discard 2 lands. There's Mind's Desire. We'll play Manamorphose, I guess. Adding red. Play Lotus Bloom or suspend it, because why not? So we can tap everything and then turnabout. Land, untap. Now we have enough mana to Thousand Year Storm and Mind's Desire. So I guess we Thousand Year Storm first. And then we Mind's Desire. Yeah, if this doesn't win the game, then it'll be pretty funny. And if it does win the game, then we've won the game. Oh, yeah. So first we get our Thousand Year Storm, Mind's Desire. Mountain, Miscalc, Island. Okay, let's do a little better. Mana Flare, sure. Oh, we gotta wait, right. Brain Freeze should do it. Unless they have Eldrazi, which is not impossible, given that they have All right, we did it. We successfully stormed off twice in a row. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm very, very happy with that. The deck seems good. The deck seems actually good, and I think our gameplay, although maybe there was some mistakes, there was definitely some like client errors in the first game. I made some oopsies, but it feels like in the second and third, or there was no third game. In the second game, I think it went pretty smoothly. There was the turn where we fizzled. I'm curious if there was something we could have done differently, because I obviously made a mistake in casting Time Twister with no open mana. I think in my head I was thinking Time Spiral, that I was somehow casting a 3-mana Time Spiral, and then suddenly I was just looking at all these different hands, but with no mana to do anything with them. It just showed me 3 different hands, but our third hand was actually nuts, so it all turned out okay. I will see you for the next round. I'm really, really enjoying myself. I hope you're enjoying this too. Bye-bye.